And here's just another philosophy video that I really think this one's very important. And I'm gonna start filming my videos just like this. And I think this one's very important. One time, I randomly stumbled into a bar at like 1 in the morning, maybe 2 in the morning. I don't know why that bar is actually still open now that I think about it, but you know, I guess a lot of bars do that. And I met this dude, and he wasn't exactly woke, you know, he wasn't exactly on the awakened level, but he was like open minded, and he was actually like he was actually like a recovering druggie, or he was a druggie, I don't know, but we started talking, and I you know, find wisdom in all people and all things. Like, not saying I want to be friends with druggies, or I want to, I don't know, we struck up a conversation, and I'm like, you know, what does this guy have to offer? And it turned out, you know, he had a pretty decent perspective on something. He told me, because we were talking about the meaning of life and shit, and we were talking about like the purpose of life, and he said, well, that's a great thing that there is no purpose, that reality, because I was telling him how reality is just a dream or whatever, and all of this is just, you know, created by our mind and shit. And he says that's the best case scenario, that none of this means anything, because nothing could go wrong. Like, nothing could go, I don't know why I keep doing this, nothing could go wrong. You can't, you know, because there is nothing. There's no standards. Not saying there's no standard. I say you go hurt people, or you go fucking crazy. Like, that's not the point of what I'm getting at. But he's like, best case scenario, because I was telling him how it's all just resonance and shit. And it made me think, like, of all the things, I was pondering it right now, and it made me think of all the things that we just worry about that don't have any meaning. Oh, it made, you know, like work, or getting a career, or, because I'm a very ambitious person myself, but lately I've been taking a step back, and I've been thinking about, you know, true success comes from within. It comes from, like, don't get me wrong, I want to be the best scientist in the universe, and you know, I don't care how many lifetimes it takes me, but I want to be the best me first. And because I was thinking, you know, well, I used to think success was, you know, external as well, but oh, the point that I'm getting at is, I used to think it was all in external. God, I wish I could pause this fucking video. Let me get my thoughts straight, you know. Hold on, just hold on. Let me catch that thought where it went. If you think about the birds, and you think about nature, and you think about how we are nature, you realize that the birds are just born, and they're tossed into nature, and they live their life, and that's the point of life, is to be alive. Look at every other life form. Just because we've developed conscious thought and the ability, like say that we did evolve from apes, at what point did we develop enough conscious thought to say this is the point of life? Like, we are no different than the birds. We are nature. We're just another animal on this planet, be it whether we have level 100 intelligence or like a level 5 intelligence. You know how like dolphins can understand shit, you know, parrots can understand shit. Like, it's just a random example, but you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what level you are on the scale. The point of life is just to live. And all this work, all this success, you know, all these things that we worry ourselves daily, you know, taking pictures, taking selfies, getting likes on stuff, because I know damn well every person who will ever see this video has wanted to take a really sexy selfie, or everyone who has wanted to boost their ego in some way or shit. And I'm not shaming you for it. I'm just saying that, thank God that there is no point to any of this, because it doesn't matter. Like, the external, how do I get back to what I was talking about? Oh yeah, so basically I was talking to, we were drunk, and it was 2 a.m. and I was telling this dude, you know, that we were talking about the point to life, and he said, you know, thank God there is no point. You know, thank God that we are just tossed in a random multiverse where we manifest our own reality and we tune into it like radio. And it's kind of just like all else is details. Everything else is details. Just like the birds, this is the point that I was getting at, actually. This is the good part. The birds, they just show up, they live, they exist. Kind of like us. We just show up, we live, and we exist. That's it. That's all you need to do. And once you realize that, all the need for like external stimuli, anything that can come from out there, you realize you're already living right here, right now. You already got it all. And I'm not claiming to be an expert. These are just random thoughts. That's all. And I really wish this video was quicker. That's why I wish I could have paused it. But there was another point that I was trying to get to. Give me 1 second, and if I don't get it by then I don't know. Wish I could pause this video. Obviously, things don't matter unless you make them matter. Obviously, because life's what you make it. And everybody inherently knows that, but I feel like we just need a reminder. Because we all know that, but we're all stressing every single day. It's not even the point that I was trying to get to. Once again, I'm no expert. I'm guilty myself. But, trying to remember what I wanted to remember. Something about how he said, good thing nothing matters. Fuck! I can't remember. It's pissing me off. Whatever. If I don't think about it in the next 15 seconds, this video is over. Okay.